Hello everybody, how is it going? So today we're playing Law in the Sim, and we're actually live. I'm here, I'm playing the game right now. You can probably hear my mouse. And the first matchup I find is a Rebecca, and our hand doesn't look like we're equipped to deal with Rebecca. So this is gonna be kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we really want the Dons, and just any like Sanji would be really good too. Even just like a Zoro would be nice. We're just gonna pass. One thing that is nice about Rebecca is that we know we're probably not gonna die very fast, so we can take it a little bit slow. I'm not sure how that'll actually go, but we'll see. I'm gonna pray for the top deck Dadon. If we don't see any 2 costs or 3 costs, we'll probably just swing big and try to cut him off from his leader. Never mind. Wait, that'll work. Not really. We could play this Brook. This is gonna let him pop the Brook, but eventually, is it even worth playing the Brook? Maybe we just don't. We have 3 1 costs, so eventually we will be able to leader. We'll just swing big this turn and just wait. Hopefully we'll see a Sanji so we can see some of our life. We'll see. He gets a trigger. It's a King Kong gun. I'm kind of happy he's using that, because he'll have to... Wait, no, he discards 2, and then for some reason it keeps Gatling in hand. Or not Gatling, sorry, King Kong gun during this trigger. Gets rid of a Kyros. What else? But yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this. Honestly, our hand is a little bit rough right now. We'll hope he's gracious and decides to hit our life at some point. But until that happens, we're just gonna keep swinging big. 5 Dawn, okay, plays the Rebecca. What's he gonna grab back? Grabs the Kyros, cheats out the Kyros, trashes the Kyros from the Kyros, my god. Alright. This card is kind of like annoying, just being on board, because I can't, like, usually 2 costs will stick, at least early game, but now we're getting into the later game, and they're not gonna stick. There's like no point in me even trying to fill my board right now though, so we can just swing big again, I guess. No real reason not to. Obviously he has a blocker, so he'll probably just block and we'll pass, but he already has too many cards to use leader, so him blocking that is fine. It's all good. I'm just gonna not play anything till I can actually establish my board, and we'll see how that goes. If only I was Kid right now. Ooh, nice, he's swinging. That's what I like to see. Nami isn't bad. We're really looking for a Bonnie or something. Cavendish is a problem. Zoro is... yeah. We're not looking very good. We can't really deal with this Cavendish. I say we wait 1 more turn before we play stuff. Right? Because if he decides to swing, we have Otama to like efficiently deal with the Cavendish. We have a Zoro for next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep swinging big. I'll leave 1 up in case I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, this is the new meta, by the way. You guys never seen it before. Just attack. Let's see. If he gets a Luffy down, it's looking bad. How many cards do you have engraved? Yeah, I was gonna say probably not that much. Okay, well now he's gonna have enough. I need him to swing with the Cavendish. Alright, he finds a Luffy too, which is very strong. Please swing with the Cavendish. Has a Sabo though, which will probably stop me from actually getting rid of Cavendish. We are in quite a predicament. Alright, nice. He is swinging with it, so we can try to out it. We find a Bonnie. Okay. It's coming together. I might guard point out of this just to be a little bit safer. Or I could go to 1. Is that stupid? It's a little bit stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Alright. So now we just have to figure out how we're doing this. We have a Zoro. We definitely want to get Bonnie down. We haven't seen any laws, none in life, so it's pretty likely we'll find one. So we'll have 2 swings at this Cavendish. He probably will defend them. We're probably going to play the Nami, just because it's free, basically. And amount of Otamas. Let's start with the Bonnie, just to see if we actually find a blocker law. Okay, we do. So we know that's what we're bouncing into. We'll play the Otama, we'll -2. Play down Nami. We could get a blocker down. We probably want to play down this Zoro. Like, just hard play it. It's a little bit hard. Hard play the Zoro. We can swing 6 at that. It's awkward. We maybe want to reduce that. Maybe not. We could just double Otama and really try to out this. Maybe that's the way. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna hope for the best here, because we're gonna have 3 swings at a 2K. He can free block this one. That's fine. Yeah, but he still has to deal with 2 more. And we can do the last 6K on this one. Honestly, good thing he free blocked that. He's gonna need to drop a lot of cards to deal with this. We have an extra Bonnie, so I'm gonna forgo doing that. We're gonna pray this works. He needs 2 2Ks and a 1K. He might have it, but at least okay, nice, we get rid of it. That's very good. So he'll probably Luffy this turn. Our hand is huge, so we'll probably be able to at least defend the law. Zoro might die. If he goes after any of my little guys, they'll probably just die. If he goes at life, I'll probably just go to 0. Because now that the board is established, unless he deals with like 3 or 4 of my bodies this turn, I think we're fine. We know the Bonnie's gone. The one-legged soldier might let him deal with the law, but he decides to pop the Zoro instead. Okay. Fair enough. Goes 5 at Bonnie. I don't really want to tap my law, so we'll just let the Bonnie go. Still has... is that 7? Might just hard play at Luffy. You can swing at this twice. And then like 5 at my leader. Something like that. If he does that though, I can just free block this. Okay, so he's just making this guy big. Maybe has another Kyros. That could be good. It's a blocker as well. I think we're pretty safe to just block in 2K. I think. I might regret it. Could leader effect as well. We'll see. Does leader effect, finds a Moncherie. So he could sack off like the Rebecca for that and add back something in his grave. Doesn't, just leaves 2 up. Alright. Obviously we're just going to ignore the Kuroses. We're going to get our Bonnie search off first. We find another blocker law. That's solid. You want to get the Nami down. Hopefully find a Zoro. Oh my goodness, we're him right now. We're him. So we don't have a ton to do. We probably want to bounce the Otama and the Bonnie. So we could swing with the Otama. Probably won't though. We are definitely going to swing with leader. He has 2 blockers right now. This blocker is pretty cool because he could like block with this and then boost up his Sabo and have a really big blocker. He counters out of the 6K. Alright. So we're definitely going to swing with this, and we'll have a swing with Zoro. Probably want to leave 1 up for the guard points. We might want to get down this chopper. I don't know. It's iffy. I think I'll swing at 8 here. Or 9. Is 9 better? 9 probably forces a block unless he just takes it. So we'll go 9. And we can go like 6 or 7 with this. Probably just 6. And keep up for the guard point. Maybe could have just went 8. Maybe save this effect for the Zoro. So he takes the block and he boosts that up, so that's pretty good. So that's probably a misplay to go 9 on that. So we'll bounce into Zoro. Do we want... We already used this, right? Yeah. Now we could play a Chopper over the Nami. Or we can just pass. We can maybe just pass. And just leave this active. I think that's what I'll do. He can beat up my Law. But it's kind of fine if he does that. Because I'm defending a 6k rather than a 5k. So that's all good. I still think, like, we're definitely in an okay position, but still not the best. He's playing Orlumbus, -4 to my Law. What does he have to pop that? Another Kyros, maybe? Oh, Leo? Okay. Fair enough. Still has 5 Dawn. Can definitely try to out my other blocker Law. We're definitely just going to want to try to defend it. Zoro looks like he's going to stick around, which is solid. He probably wants the leader effect because, I mean, we know he has the Luffy in hand, so he's kind of fine on that. He's just gonna go life. Interesting. Am I okay with going to 0? I kind of am. I'm gonna go to 0. I have a radical beam now, so I know I'm not dying. That's cool. Swings 5 at me. We'll drop a 2k just because I don't want to use my Bonnie. I need that. And if he wants to go like 9 on Sabo, that's fine. Also, random thing. If you're wondering where the guard point is in Radical Beam, it's just the sim has not switched over to the new ban list yet. I assume they'll do it on the 8th when OP05 is actually out for us. So for now, we're still playing the pre-like unbanning list, which is fine. You know, it's all good. We're gonna play Bonnie because we're in the loop right now. Our start would have been rough, but we are not missing on the laws right now, which is very good. We're definitely gonna swing with the Nami. So we need 2 Dawn, 3 Dawn if I want to swing over the Sabo, but I don't even think I really want to. I think I'm just gonna swing 5. So we'll just go 5 at life. We maybe don't want to swing with this Law, but I think I might anyway. Could go 6 here. Maybe the rest of the swings will just be 6. We want to leave 2 up, so we only really have 2 more Dawn to work with. We'll go 6, 6. Or maybe let's get the 5 out of the way first. Just see if he free blocks it. Because the next Zoro swing will be 6 after we bounce. Okay, so he counters out of that. That's cool. That means the rest of these he'll still have to counter even if he blocks. We could also just restand the Zoro and get a chopper down. Okay, that's pretty strong, but that's actually... We'll just have to replay the Nami. Unfortunate, I didn't even know this card existed, but that's pretty good. What's it do? Get up to a 4 cost. My goodness. Okay. So what do we... So we'll probably swing with this Law now. Maybe not the best idea, but what could go wrong, right? What's the worst that could happen? We go 6. Like, we need to be aggressive. We don't have a choice. We'll just get a lot of blockers down. It's fine. We can always just Law, bounce Nami into, he's on 1 card. Damn. Oh, my bad. I have to play the Veggie first. We'll use leader, bounce the Nami, play Law, bounce the Bonnie. So he can probably... He might be able to out both the choppers, or both the 1-cost blockers, but I still think we live. He is on 2 cards, technically 3 after he leaders, but we'll have to see. We know the last card in hand is it's a 7-cost Luffy and something else. He is also getting pretty low on cards, so eventually he has to play that Luffy. Not necessarily this turn, but maybe next turn, depending on what he actually does this turn. Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. The first match I queue up in is against Rebecca. I don't know what's harder. If it's... Okay, he's just going to swing at my little blockers. That's cool. I'm not sure if this matchup is harder or Sakazuki. I feel like it might be harder for Sakazuki, or like playing against Sakazuki, just because like you can't really take all those turns to not play anything like I did. So we will be able to win out pretty hard on board as long as we defend stuff this turn. He just goes after both my little blockers. That's chill. We're just gonna hope like at least we can swing into this, because we're just gonna Otama and go 5s. These we can't really get rid of. We'll just ignore them. It's gonna go 6, going for my law. I am gonna defend my law. You don't have a Nami anymore on the board, so I'll just get rid of the Makino. Sucks that we're dropping 2Ks, but you know, it is what it is. We gotta keep law around. We want to keep the Nami probably. Swing with your Lumbus. I have to use my mind powers. Swing with him. Come on, you get one more card from me. That's pretty good. Nah, just leaders. Okay. Finds a Hyruden. Oh, he's gonna swing with it. That's a misplay. That's a big misplay. Interesting. Why'd he do that? So we know he has 1k counter in hand, and then I think that's just unknown. We should probably start with a Bonnie just to see what we're gonna play this turn. Find a Zoro. Okay, not the best. We probably want to get another blocker down. We also want to Otama though. I think we're just gonna Otama. Stop that. We're just gonna swing 5 at it. I was gonna say he'll probably let it go, but I guess not. We want to swing with the laws. We could just leader now into Zoro. I guess that's just what we're gonna do. Go 5 again at the Luffy. We can swing with this probably. Yeah, we have enough to swing with the Nami as well. So this is guaranteed getting outed, which is nice. That's fine. We'll just go. So she's at 2. So we have to put 3 more. God, this is kind of risky. Oh wait, no, we already leadered. We're fine. We have the 2 Dawn that we need. If he lets this go, I might swing Law at like Orlumbus or something. Just have the 1 blocker. He probably has the counter if he's thinking about this though. I don't know what it could be. He's like considering it so hard. Interesting. So we can clear both of these, and we probably just die to Sabo. 10 Dawn on Sabo. We're gonna do this. And do we play the chopper, or do we just assume it's gonna get popped and then we die? I think we just keep the 1 blocker up. It's hard. It's a rough spot. We might die here, but getting rid of the Luffy I think is important. He has 4 attacks. We have a lot of counter, including a Radical Beam and a guard point, so it's not too bad. He finds a Moncherie off of his leader effect. So once again, it's an unknown and a Moncherie. I don't know. Is there a way for him to kill me this turn? I have 3, 4, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13k worth of counter power and a blocker. Plays the Moncherie. Okay. Maybe it can just grab back the Luffy. That could be pretty strong. Has 14 cards in deck. So still is doing fine on that department. Yeah, this matchup is so hard. You have to play it so differently than all your other games with Law. I was hoping... I don't know. I'm not exactly... I know this deck does pretty good into purple Luffy, but I'm not sure into most of the other matchups. Okay, so he adds back Cavendish. So that's pretty strong. reduces law to a 1 cost. Pretty good. We'll still be able to pretty easily out this Cavendish. And we still have the Bonnie, which will hopefully find us a restand law or something like that. We're gonna guard point out of this one. Still has 1, 2, 3 swings. We're gonna be pretty low in hand size next turn. Yeah, he's just gonna keep swinging 5s at it. I'm gonna try my best to just keep the whole board. We'll Radical Beam if he goes 7 with Sabo. Getting rid of the Nami hurts, but I'm keeping this board. Interesting, he's just ignoring this Nami. It's fine. I mean, pop off, I guess. I think best case scenario next turn is if we just find a blocker law, because we bothered to keep the Zoro around. If he decides to just go 7 with Sabo, can I kill him? Probably not. So yeah, he leaves it up. We find another Bonnie, so our likelihood of finding a blocker law is pretty high. We find it off rip. That's very good. I'm gonna immediately just start bullying down this Cavendish. Okay, he might have no counter power, which is ideal. We're just gonna clear everything that we can, and maybe just start going life. We could even challenge the Kuroses, but I don't know if that's worth it. We're gonna bounce these two. No, we have to bounce the Zoro. So Zoro and probably the Otama. We'll leave Bonnie because we have another one. We want to leave 1 up, so we have 4 Dawn to work with. So I think we just, oh no, I already used this. Shit. Can't do that. Be nice if we could. Do you just want to go 6? Is it? I think that's too risky. I might have to leave both those up. We'll just get another Zoro swing, I think. Yeah, we'll sack off the Bonnie. It's fine. So we want 1 Dawn up. We could play the Chopper. We'll go 6. He takes. Now are we playing this Chopper? I think we're gonna play it. If he has an out, at least he's spending at least a Dawn to get rid of it with the Leo. Finds a King Kong gun. That's pretty scary, but we have 3 blockers. Unless he can out all 3 of my blockers, I don't think that's possible, so we should be fine. Finds a Barto off of his leader. Okay, so we know 2 cards. Yeah, next turn we might have to go for game. Oh, okay, he has another blocker. God, this is annoying. Go 7, has 4 Dawn. Let's just beam out of this one. Only has, I mean, unless he wants to swing with Sabo, which I'm kind of fine with him swinging with the Sabo. It's kind of chill. There's like a debate for me to only be going for face this game, but I think I might have just died if I did that. I think Cavendish is kind of too good into my deck to ignore, so I think it's fair. Now it's like, how do we live next turn? Because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to kill him. We might find a restand law, which could be good, or an unblockable if he like greedily takes 5Ks and 6Ks. That is possible. Goes 2 Dawn on Kuros. Attacks for 7. I can block in 2K. But then is he actually going to swing with this or no? I think, even though it feels a little bit bad, I think that's correct. Because if he goes 2 Dawn on Sabo, I can just block with the Chopper. And if he doesn't, I might just have to sack off the Chopper. We'll see. If he swings with the Sabo, I think I win though. So I don't think he's going to do that. Yeah. We find the restand law. Okay, is there any world where we can get game? Let's see. probably start with the 6 on this Zoro. Just poke him. I'd love to be able to play this, but sacking one off right now feels like a bad idea. I guess we just poke him down. He'll block with this first, obviously. Takes 1/6. Do we just go for it? Maybe. Do we know what else is in his hand? Sorry if that scroll is loud. I'm just gonna stop with that. We'll go 7, I guess. Let's see. He blocks immediately. Okay. So we can go... Do we just go big twice? No, we really can't. So he'll block this one, and then he can just eat the last one. Yeah, so we have to play it safe for another turn. I don't think that's gonna work out. Unless we can like sneak a hit in with this. I just don't think that works. Right? I mean, we have 3 blockers. He has like 3 quote-unquote attackers. If we just restand now. And go 5 down on this. If he takes this, maybe I go for it. We'll see. Let's attack for 6. He can free block this if he wants. Yeah, it's a tough spot. I think if he has the counter for it, he just has the counter. Because I think one card is it's a King Kong gun. So he does take that free block. Do I actually go for 6 and then 7? I just don't think that ever works. Am I guaranteed dead next turn? I have 3 blockers. He has 3 attackers. Could have answers to those blockers though. Could also swing with this. I do have 2k worth of counter. I think I'm gonna try to play it safe and regret it when I die. We'll see. I think I was maybe just supposed to go for it. Because most of our board is gonna get outed, I think. Because we're gonna have to block with the laws. Like at most, maybe this will survive. Maybe. And he's still gonna have the Sabo. Unless he just randomly decks himself out, that could be cool. Has that ever happened? If we live this turn, will he deck himself out? Plays the Manchuri. Adds... Who is this? Is that the blocker? Yeah, that's the blocker. So maybe he's not going for game? I don't know, man. He plays down the blocker, boosts up Kyros. So, 7 then 8. I'm just gonna take this block now, probably. And, I mean, if I somehow get away with countering this, and if he only goes 6 on this or something, that could be really good. He's been leaving 2 Dawn up, so like he's baiting having that one event. I've honestly, there's definitely one of the turns where I just wasn't even thinking that event existed, so I ignored it, even after getting hit by it, so that's probably a misplay. He could go like 5 here, 5 here, but that just gets met with 2 blocks. And then he could go like 6 at me or something. Okay, that's interesting. But I mean, I just blocked that, right? And he can go 5, I can free block, and then I could drop both my counters for the Sabo if he goes for that. There's definitely room for him to misplay. Let's see. Just goes 5. Now if I free block that, I drop my whole hand. He's not going to swing with the Sabo. I guarantee it. I'd love him to, but he's not going to swing with it. Do it. If he does it, I have game. We'll see. So I think he definitely tried to play this turn a bit more safe, but I don't think that was a good idea. I think he's just supposed to try to go for game. Oh, it just goes at my Zoro. Well, I have to let that go, right? Because this could just kill me. It sucks, but yeah, I have to let it go. I'm cool with him swinging with the blocker, though. It means, again, 1 less blocker for me to deal with. If he goes 6 at this, I'll just counter. That's interesting. Why'd he do that? That could also potentially bait him into swinging at my life. Maybe. Do it. Think about it. Okay, he doesn't do it. We find a Dodon. So do we even try? Is this even worth playing? That's my question. Do we know? We know he added the blocker, then played the blocker. That's all we know. Maybe just check him for an 8, see if he has 2 2Ks. Huh. This is 4 Dawn to establish the board. Have I gone through? How many restand laws have I gone through? Only the one. I don't know. It's so risky playing this. It could work out, but I'm gonna check him for an 8. This is, we'll see. It's spooky. If he has double 2K, we have to play Bonnie and see how that goes. If he doesn't and he just blocks here or takes it, we go 9 and 10. Okay, he does take it. I mean, we have to go for it. We'll go 9. If he has it, he has it. Alright. Do you have 3 2Ks? Tell me. It says GG. We made it! Holy moly. We done it. That was a good game. I was gonna say, I don't think I can play that matchup again. Alright, I'll see you the next game. Okay. The scary matchup. Hand looks good. Hand looks good. We have searchers. We're just gonna hope we have to find our green cards on our own. We'll definitely just gonna play Nami. If he has the brand new, we're in a pretty bad spot. We bought him with blocker law, which also kind of sucks. It's okay though. We're gonna have to thug it out this game. Brand new is just the worst here because that lets him Lucci, and being able to Lucci on curve against law is pretty dumb. Okay, he doesn't have it. That's very good. So we're not gonna swing. We're gonna play Dodon, pick up a chopper, play the chopper, and we're gonna pass. And we're gonna hope that we find a green card for the next turn, because we need to just leader effect on curve in this matchup, which might be a little bit hard, and it also might be pointless if we don't find a law. So we'll see. Cycles out the Hina for something. He could just Lucci thinking that he can Lucci, but we know he can't. It also, like, is pretty good for him not to swing at me. Like, obviously he doesn't know my hand, but I know my hand, and it's pretty good if he doesn't give me a card here. Okay, he does actually swing. We're eating that. Don't find a green card. It's doomed. It's not looking good. We still don't have a green card. Okay, we're out of this game. It's over. We had a good run. Damn, that's really bad. Yeah, we don't really want to swing without our leader. But I mean, next turn, if he wants to free lock this, go for it. Don't really mind. Oh, he counters. That's the last outcome I was expecting. Okay. I'm sorry. We could hard play this Luffy and just pass, because I mean, there's no point in leader affecting. We could Zoro. I think we just play this, and he needs kind of a couple cards to actually get rid of it. Let's see how it goes, because I'm not gonna swing with it, because that means he's not hitting my life, and I need him to hit my life. So let's see. Now these matchups are always so hard on red green law. I'm definitely thinking of just playing red purple law next format. Like, the deck has decent matchups, or this deck has decent matchups into like purple Luffy, and I think red purple Luffy. And I would think it's pretty even. And I mean, Sakazuki is a pain. I mean, Rebecca is too, but not many people are going to be playing Rebecca. It's mainly just this matchup that's very hard. But so far, I mean, we haven't been hit with the Lucci. One's probably coming now. So these two will get popped, and we still don't have a green card. To be fair, this matchup would have been very different if that last turn I actually get to leader. Because we're going, I don't know, it's just more efficient, obviously. He is very low on cards, though. So we could consider just not swinging. Law starving? Let's go. We still can kind of build back up our board next turn. Again, we need to find a law here, though, for it to even be worth doing that. So swing 6, we're obviously just going to take. Finding a Bonnie is very good. Hopefully Bonnie doesn't whiff. See a Sanji as well. So we need this to hit, or oh my goodness, it's fine, we'll just bounce into him. It's fine, it's all good. It's really not all good. This is not good at all. We'll play Chopper, and we can play either a Brook or something. We'll play the Brook, I guess. Give 2 Dawn to my leader, use leader, bounce into Luffy. I guess I'm just swinging with him. If he wants to keep countering, that'd be cool with me, honestly. Yeah. Blocking 2k counter again. I don't want you having cards in hand. Please. Pretty please. Damn it. Okay. So at least we have the Bonnie to hopefully find a law. We'll see. Like, the rest of our hand is okay. We have a lot of defense. We have the Zoro for whenever we find the blocker law. Our Luffy is probably just going to get bullied this turn. Probably, if he has the Borsalino, could just get bottom decked after swinging with leader. I think if he hits my life, I'll just go down to 1 or 0. Because I think I just need the cards. This is a rough spot. Plays Rebecca. Probably is going to -4 with the Hina. And then if he has another Lucci, that would blow. He probably does, though, because they always have infinite of them. Okay, Hounds Blaze. I'll take it. Not bad. It's okay. So he'll go 8. You go 8-8 or 9-7. Either way, I'm probably just going to go down to 0. Or, I mean, I could block one, but is there really a point? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, he's going to double Hounds Blaze. So yeah, I'll eat both. It's all good. I think I was planning on doing that regardless. We'll probably Otama this, play Bonnie, and just try to clear his board because he is very low in hand size, because he's just kind of encountering everything. Take the 8, no problem. We should probably leave 1 Dawn up for the Radical Beam just in case. Okay, I mean, still didn't really help our no green card problem. Why are you swinging with Borsalino, man? That's rude. I mean, I guess I'll counter. We'll get rid of the Sanji. We don't have any life to take. Okay. So we're starting off with the Bonnie. We find a blocker law. Thank goodness. We're gonna -2 to the Lucci. We're gonna swing 4 at it with Brook. He'll probably let it go. If he doesn't, he's kind of crazy. If he doesn't, it's kind of better for me, because we get to go 4 with this as well. 5 with leader, and then like leader effect into Zoro. We just go again. He's countering it. He's crazy. So yeah, this will leave us just enough Dawn to do what we want to do. And leave up 1 for the Radical Beam, which is pretty good. I mean, I was gonna say, yeah. Now we'll just go with the Hina. He can go to 0 cards or use the Rebecca blocker. Okay, he goes to 0. So we're gonna take back both of our 2Ks just to have the most amount of defense. I'm gonna leave the Brook as just kind of like a blocker. I thought, yeah, I said I was gonna take it back, but I lied. Okay, sure. So he's on no cards now. So honestly, I don't think he played this super well. I don't know where he went wrong. Maybe countering out of life early. I think just seeing more cards is better, because we pretty much just out most things for free now. Unless he like rips a 10 drop Kaido and then just draws 4. But even then, I think we're too wide for him to really do that. We should be living quite easily as well, having the Law and the Chopper. So I mean, this went pretty well. I can't complain. We got Luci'd. Stuff got efficiently answered. I think if the turn that he double Hounds Blazed, if that was just Luci, I think we're in a way worse spot. Because he develops more of his board. We lose more of our board. Goes 8 at the Zoro. Reduces Law. I'm just going to take the Radical Beam. And then we'll block the Hina hit with Chopper. Still has one more card. I don't know. Does anything matter, this being 4 cost? Not really, right? Goes 2 Dawn on Hina. Attacks this for 7. We'll just block. And I mean, if you want to go with the Borsalino, go for it. That just means we out all of his cards. Goes for the Brook. Nah, I'm defending the Brook. Brook's my boy. I'll play maybe a Rebecca. Yeah, that's probably the best card he could have had. Might just want to keep the card he adds back in hand, have some amount of counter. I don't think it really matters though. Yeah, he just adds the Luci. Alright, that's fine. So we know he has no counter. We're just gonna, once again, just get rid of his board. We'll go 6 at the Borsalino. And we'll still probably be able to get a hit at life because of the restand law. Or we could just play Bonnie and see what we find. You don't have counter. It's either block or don't block. Yeah. I'll go 5 at the Hina. Let's go. We'll go 5 at life. Triggers are a little bit scary, but I don't think they play anything that KOs stuff. It'd just be like Meteor Volcano. We'll go 5 again. Just ping him down. Our blockers might get answered, but that's minimum 4 Dawn, right? Oh, he chucked 2. So he might not even be able to reduce the law. So we're not going to swing with it. We're just going to use leader, take back the Brook, restand the Zoro. We might as well swing 7, maybe force out his block. Cool. We'll pass. His last card is Luci. He needs something to set up the Luci for it to kind of even be impactful. Sure, he can pop these 2, but that just means I'm still alive. And I can probably kill him on the crackback because he'd only have 1 card in hand. Draws a Borsalino for turn, cycles it out for something else. We're looking pretty fine. We even might be able to just counter out of his remaining leader swing if he does have a way to reduce this. And then just try to go for game with these 3, if that's his line. We'll see though. Plays down Suru. That's weird. You could have just swung with leader. I guess maybe, well no, it still have a blocker. I don't think that was the way. I don't think this was the line. Right? I mean, if anything, what, you play, I don't know, I guess whatever. He'd have to reduce this, because if he reduced this, I'd just block. It's fine. I'm gonna block and counter out of this, because I mean, this is turbo over. You don't even have to worry about it. We can just math him out of the game. Yeah. Okay. Hello everybody. I forgot to record an outro for this because I was doing this live, but yeah. I'm using some new software, so I'm trying to get used to everything, making videos. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. It kind of took me a little bit to actually get this video done, but yeah, at least it's done. I know that these are the 2 matchups that I played in the last Red-Green Law video, but every time I queue up with Law, it just seems that I find these matchups, which is, I'm fine with. I think it's good experience to know how to play in these tougher matchups, so yeah. I'll probably record more of Red-Green Law. If you guys like it live, let me know. If you guys prefer me just going over my games. I do think the videos get a little bit longer when I do it live because I'm talking more throughout the game, so I feel like I cut less. But yeah, hopefully it's all good, and I'll see you guys in the next one.